Hello everybody, this is D King Bay, your book granny here with the review for you. Oh yeah, today I'm reviewing The Principle of Moments by Esmie Jikiemi-Pearson. Here we go. I actually got this copy from Illumicrate, so I will put the little link up there for you so you can see it if you want to see what the little tour of it is. Before we even start, this is a no spoiler zone. We don't do spoilers. No spoilers, okay? This is a sci-fi with sprinkles of fantasy in it. And I believe the fantasy element is going to become more in the upcoming books, okay? It is a trilogy. The setting starts off, well, I shouldn't say starts off. Part of the setting is in 1812 London. And another part of the setting is in the future, 6066, on various planets, not Earth, okay? It's all these other planets except for Earth, okay? So I was editing and I heard some spoilers in the synopsis that I did, so I'm just going to record right on over that, okay? Y'all can see my dramatic stuff, so if you can read lips, there you have it. But anywho, 6066. Humans are slaves throughout the galaxy, and Asha is one of them. One day, this mysterious being tells her she has a sister and she must find her or her mother will die. So, of course, she goes out to go find her sister and try and save her. Now, let's go to 1812 London, where Obi, a time traveler, has been searching time for his father and a cure for this disease that Obi has. Unable to find either, after years of searching, he returned to London to live out his life with the one that he loves, but he's pulled into the future where Asha is. When the two meet, they start on an adventure that will take them through time and space. Neither one knows what's going on, and they have to figure it out together. He has to go do this. I mean, they have some things going on in this here book. And it's really good. I mean, I like the setup. It plods along, okay? It's not really fast-paced, but it goes along and it's interesting. And the world that she builds is really nice. You can see everything. I mean, they have a whole planet that's like a library. So you know I love that. They're like the archive people, and they pretty much have immunity from things because they keep records of everything. I mean, it's just so cool. I mean, there are different creatures. There are demons. It's really good. And a lot of times, time travel books, the reason I don't like them is they had used to like be hopping back and forth. That is not happening with this book. It has not happened. He got zapped back and he can't get back up to 1812. Though we do see things that happen in 1812 because we still see it from his lover George's point of view, what's going on over there. We see something that's going on over there, which reminds me of another thing I like about this book. I love it when you take a historical figure, say like, remember Abraham Lincoln, vampire hunter? Was it vampire hunter, vampire slayer, something like that? There was a movie a long time ago, like, vampire hunter, I think it was. And it cracked me up, but I love it. They had Abraham Lincoln out there killing the vampires. That was a good movie. I love when you take a historical figure and plop them somewhere like fantasy or sci-fi or something like that. So George over there, he had to figure out, wait a minute, he's time traveling, you know what I'm saying? So I really like that. Now, things that were kind of detracted from the book, I will say, is that I know that, a lot of times with these sci-fi things, everybody understands everybody's language. They explain it away by having some sort of translator type thing. But he didn't even speak like he was British from 1812, if that makes sense. And then here she is from 6066. So, I know, granted, over the past few years, he's been traveling. He's gone forward and backwards in time. But that Obi did not have, the dialect for somebody from England. It was just, they had the same dialect. Let's just put it that way. So I did want to point that out. But otherwise, it was good. I didn't really have any issues with the book itself. It was actually a pretty good book. I enjoyed the book. So the book, it had a lot of mystery elements in it because Asha needs to figure out what's going on with her mom, what's going on with her sister, what is the story? Just what am I? What in the heck is going on here, right? Who is this guy that who just came up here and basically told me that you're her sister? You have a sister. Who is he? Who are these people? What is going on? And how did this guy just pop up from 1812? How is he time traveling? How is that possible? That's not possible for where she comes from. People just don't time travel. That's just not the way it works, right? And then for Obi, he's fighting against who he should be. He's told, you got to be A. You got to be A. Maybe his whole life. You got to be A. And all these folks like, you got to be A. He's like, nope. My dad was A. I'm not going to be A. My dad was A. I'm not going to be A. You know what I'm saying? He was that type. Even if A is the right way to go, he's not going to do it. So that is it. It was a good book. It's a good book. It had a lot of, I like the way they showed the friendship between them two growing. They became good friends. I like the way there was a love interest brought in there. They actually grew that together too. So it was a pretty good book. She did a good job. She didn't rush it. I guess she's like, look, I got 3 books to do this in. I am not going to rush anything. So I'm not going to just put this couple together. Oh, instant, we're in love with each other. She didn't do that. Thank you very much for not doing that, because I appreciate that, okay? And she didn't, we're just best friends. We just met. We're best friends. Didn't do that. So I like that. So the character development was actually a development of these relationships. And I did like that. Oh, there were times that I couldn't tell who was speaking. I'd have to go back. It only happened a few times, but I'm like, ugh. And yeah, a few times it's like, okay, speaker tags, please. What I'm saying? Because a lot of times you can go, you don't need speaker tags, but when you have more than 2 people speaking, that can kind of mix things up. And I will say, even though they didn't bounce around in time, which is a good thing, I'm glad that they weren't bouncing around in time. They do memories. So that's also, in a way, even though it's not time travel, that's a way of traveling in time when you're flashing back to people's memories. Okay, so I didn't have a problem with it. I didn't think it was too much, but I know some people don't like when you have a lot of flashbacks, and there are quite a few flashbacks. But that's how she's telling the history or bringing you up to snuff on the world and the universe. So I had no problem with it. It worked very well. So that is it. I am currently reading The Art of Destiny. This is my current read. And I will do the reviews for these. And I have some more that I just read on Kindle, so I don't have books for them. But so I owe you quite a few reviews. I'm going to try and start getting those in. And once I finish this one, I'll try to get that review in there too. I just got to put it in the queue with the rest of them, okay? Don't forget our discussion, A Principle of Moments, in July 2024. Again, this book is only in print. At the time that I got it, was only in print. You can look again. They didn't have it on the Kindle when I bought this. And it wasn't on Audible either, now I think about it. So it wasn't on Audible and it wasn't on the Kindle. So know that going in. So go on and get your copy so you can start reading that bad puppy. And that is it. You guys have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.